Hey guys, back with another case study. I'm Dave Golden. I've brought on my friend and someone that I've been working with for a while, Glenn Ackerman, the founder of Energy Awareness Training. Thanks so much for coming on, Glenn. Maybe you want to tell
Sure.
anyone who's listening a little background on yourself and what you do.
Sure. Well, I'm the creator and founder of Energy Awareness Training. And in a nutshell, I teach people how to recognize the energies that aren't working for them, that are working against them, actually, and learn how to be able to dissolve those energies to be able to master your mind, master your behavior, master your emotions, and take the energies that are empowering and give you the life that you wanted and the life that you envision, and taking all this energy that most people don't know how to use or what it's all about to get it into alignment to get you to the life that you want.
That's beautiful. Yeah, it's really powerful stuff that you do. I've seen the inside scoop. And my next question for you is, what were you going through when we first met and started working together?
Uh, I had just been working with a lot of different people from a referrals. I never advertised. That my whole practice was organic in that when I discovered energy awareness training and I use it to heal myself of lifelong trauma, anxiety, stress, worry, and I started helping other people, the practice began to grow organically. And then one person told another and one person told another, and pretty soon, it was pretty much referral by word of mouth. When I had just a practice, here in West Hollywood, and I was seeing people in my office. And then I uh, uh, got influencers as clients through word of mouth here in the entertainment field, and they told me, hey, you should get your stuff online and let the world know about what you do. So my expertise is in healing, is in energy, and is in energy empowerment. It wasn't in marketing. So I said, okay, how do we do this? And probably like many other people, you have a skill that you're expert at, and that you know what you're doing, and you're hopefully world class at it. And part of your skill, if you're going to go online, is being able to market that skill. And that's probably not a skill that you have. It certainly wasn't one that I had, uh, of the different marketing things that you have to do to market your business. So I was at a place where I went, I got to get it out there, and I want to get it out there in a classy, organized way that would convey what I do and how I do it. Since what I do is pretty unique, energy awareness. You don't see too many energy awareness stores on the corner. It's like, what is that? How does that work? So I had to be able to communicate my message in a way that would stand out from normal coaches or normal healers or normal trainers.
Definitely. So you were really just working off referrals. And then we met. You came on my podcast. We did a mastermind call together. It was very
Yeah.
powerful. What drove you to take action and invest in working with my personal brand, mentorship, and agency?
Well, it's interesting. So when I went out into the marketplace to look for help, and since I didn't know anybody who was in the business, I reached out to people that I had ads that I saw, or people who knew people who said this guy works on the internet. So I tried a lot of different people, and I got various results. Some results I was happy with, but a lot of results I wasn't happy with, and I didn't know what I didn't know. So some of those guys that I hired, shot my business in the foot because they said they knew stuff and they didn't. And so I had to rewind, and backtrack some of my social media to fix what these guys had done to wreck it. Even though they were trying to help me, they ended up hurting me. So I was in a place where I was kind of cautious about just because somebody says they're a pro, or just because somebody says they're good, how do you know? So with you, we were introduced, and I just kind of watched your work. I watched what you did. We created a relationship before we started working together, and that was important, as you made suggestions to me of what I could do to, up the scale of this, this aspect of the business or that aspect of the business. I began to see that you knew what you were doing, and that level of confidence had me feel comfortable about working with you.
Mm. Yeah, I really appreciate that. And what aspect of the work that we did together do you feel was the most powerful, impressive, or impactful?
Well, you lifted in your branding, you lifted to what I was doing to a classier, uh, more, shall I say, you were more accurate in your descriptions from what I had before. So I had
Mhm.
YouTube videos, but they weren't what the top people were doing. They, the thumbnails, or the time of the videos. You helped me with that on the Instagram stuff. Uh, your agency helped find people that really put what I do, in a very accurate, impactful thing. So uh, all in all, I'm very happy with how you raised the level of consciousness in what I do. Since I don't do ads or advertising or graphics, I have to be able to convey a vision about what I do, and teaching people about, their hidden energies and how different things work, uh, is it's not an easy thing to do, and
Mhm.
you were able to help me.
Definitely. I saw massive growth on your Instagram, your YouTube. It's now monetized. We've got leads coming in on Instagram, also a new presence on LinkedIn, as well as I think we've doubled the size of your Facebook group, and created a group coaching program, which is pretty awesome. And would you say that there was any part of the coaching that was a pleasant surprise that you didn't anticipate?
You know, I really enjoyed working with you, being creative. You have skills that you have, and I have skills that I have, and right in the middle is this place of creativity. I don't.
Mm.
Somebody just, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Um, so in that ability to be creative and to try new things, we kind of went out. You told me many times. I'm leading you out of what you're used to doing, and
Mhm.
you don't normally do this, and so I was stretching you while you were stretching me,
Mm.
and that was a good thing. So as a result of that, we were doing some things. We created some things that weren't necessarily, what you advertised to do. We
Mm.
were able to do the outreach, and my inner circle group coaching was something that we both something that I wanted to do even before I met you. But I really didn't know how, and didn't really feel comfortable in being able to put all the parts, because that's an important part of being an influencer and being a coach, and teaching a new technology. And we were able to put that together. We worked on it many months, and now it's an amazing success. People are coming and want to know about my inner circle, want to know about my work. And the cool thing that you helped me be able to reach more people, because normally I had just taught one-on-one coaching and energy awareness training, teaching people about, how to use their energies. And that, that takes time, and it's new and it's unusual. And that I charge premium prices for that as an influencer, because my time is limited, and that's into 5 figures. So you help me be able to say, hey, let's get this important training method into people who can't afford, premium prices, and but really want to be a part of this. So we work together, and we put that, and now I have different levels of offerings to be able to help people at. And as a result, more people can take advantage of energy awareness training because they have different options to do. So that was a good thing. That was a good thing that was kind of out of the norm of what we were doing, but it was good.
Yeah, we definitely worked on that for a while. And what stood out when you first came to me was that you had a big goal that you wanted to spread your message to the world, and you weren't able to at the time. And I feel like now with the inner circle, you have, I think, over 15 or 20 paid members, and you're getting leads coming in from different platforms, and you're really
That's just the
able,
start. Yeah, that's just the
yeah,
first
and you're,
first week. You know
yeah,
that, and you're right, Dave. I do have a big vision. You know, I have a vision to heal the world, to teach emotional healing skills so that emotional suffering can be wiped out in our lifetime. That people have the skills to recover from all the bad stuff that they've grown up with and all the trouble and no one really addresses that. So I came with you with a big vision of wanting to get energy awareness training out as a brand to the world. And you had me scale it down to start, okay, and the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. So we went through that step by step. And now that vision, uh, which was just a vision at the time, is now becoming a reality. Now people are hearing about this, and now we have a worldwide group of people who are interested in the work, and it's getting better and better. And through the branding, people are going, oh, it's interesting. Whereas they may not have before you did the branding job on my company.
thank you so much. Would you recommend the program and the coaching that I provide to others? And if so, who do you think would benefit from it the most?
Absolutely, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it. It's been a joy to work with you. And let me see. You know who you're good for is you're good for people people who are uh, one you know one person business owners like I was
Solopreneurs.
solopreneurs. That's the word I'm looking for.
Mhm.
Of people who realize, I was already successful before I met you.
Yeah.
So I already had a great business going, and I was doing very well financially. So I already had that going on, but that I realized that if I didn't expand, I would be limited to, one dimensional, framework of a certain way. And what you've done is you've opened up different opportunities, different channels, different markets for me. So the person who's going, I got my business going and I'm doing well, or I'm starting this, those people would benefit. In fact, if I had you before I hired the other guys, I would probably be about 2 years to 3 years ahead of the game, because I had to go backtrack and clean up the mistakes that these consultants and these, brand guys did, because they didn't know what they were doing. One of them was I couldn't believe it. I had a guy in charge of my YouTube channel, right? And he makes the biggest mistake of all, which he doesn't turn on the monetization button, which set me back 2 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's one, and it's the difference between somebody who knows what they're doing and who doesn't know what they're doing. And you know what you're doing, and you keep learning. And I appreciate that about you. If I asked you a question and you didn't know the answer, you'd get the answer, by our next meeting. And another thing I would say about you is that you go above and beyond.
Mm.
And I always appreciated that. You went above and beyond, and you reminded me a lot, but you still did it. You still, you still did it, and brought a lot of value. And I appreciated it. I know there was some nights where you were up, because I was keeping an eye on it on my phone, where you were, taking care of business and contacting people and the vendors that we worked with. and making sure they were doing what they were going to do. You know, they were doing what they said they're going to do. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend you. And if anybody ever has a question about you, feel free to contact me. Be happy to talk to you. It's funny, most people, you know, when they do, you know, testimonies and stuff, you can never find them, but you can always find me. And if you ever have a question, I'd be happy to answer it to it, because this man has helped me immensely and continues to. And we're still in touch, and he's still doing good things. So
Thank you so much.
I'm grateful to have found you, and I'm grateful for our friendship. And I know we'll be doing more things together in the future, and I'm looking forward to that.
I really appreciate that, Glenn. Well, if anyone wants to learn more about energy awareness training, you know, you guys can definitely reach out to Glenn at Glenn Ackerman on Facebook or LinkedIn, or on his YouTube channel, Glenn Ackerman. And it's been a pleasure working with you, Glenn. And I see amazing things in store for the inner circle and for your mentorship in 2022 and the years to come. So thank you so much.